Pushing 100 amps of charging current into a heavy-duty battery bank transforms the power path into an active thermal circuit. What looks like a stable, quiet charge cycle is actually a delicately balanced thermal system, capable of failing silently before any visible warning signs appear. Many builders rely on the assumption that thicker wire gauges eliminate high current heating risks. While larger cables handle more current, the underlying physics of heat generation remain. We can expose the limits of that assumption by observing the system through a thermal camera. Through a thermal lens, electrical resistance reveals itself across the entire network as a map of energy loss. This thermal map identifies specific structural weaknesses that are predictably waiting to escalate under load. At the microscopic level of the conductor, every wire in this system functions as a miniature heater. The volume of heat generated is governed by the physical rule of power dissipation. This formula, power equals current squared times resistance, defines how energy is lost as heat. Scaling up to 100 amps makes I the dominant force. Because it's squared, heat generation accelerates exponentially. Even a microscopic flaw of 0.01 ohms produces intense localized heat. This math dictates a harsh reality. Doubling your current results in 4 times the heat output. At high amperage, this exponential relationship transforms minor mechanical imperfections into critical thermal hazards. We can apply these physics to diagnose real-world wiring performance through macro-level observation. Normal thermal behavior appears as uniform warming, a gradual heat gradient along the length of the cable that proves energy is distributing as intended. Sharp thermal spikes at specific lugs, bus bars, or fuse holders indicate a departure from normal operation. These localized hotspots represent a resistance discontinuity. Creating a safe connection requires massive mechanical pressure to compress the copper strands into a single, low-resistance path. If that pressure is insufficient, due to a loose bolt or a poor crimp, electrical energy becomes trapped at the junction. This creates a physical bottleneck where electron flow is forced to scatter against the uneven surfaces of a failing joint. That scattered electrical energy converts immediately into concentrated thermal energy, radiating outward from the point of failure. In any high-current system, the point of highest resistance will inevitably be the point of highest temperature. A sharp thermal hotspot provides indisputable diagnostic proof that failing mechanical integrity is trapping massive amounts of electrical energy. Beyond the external wiring, we must account for the thermal environment existing inside the battery casing itself. This involves a second major mechanism of system heat, electrochemical resistance. Internal heat is a byproduct of the chemical process of charge acceptance, rather than a result of mechanical defects in the wiring. At a low state of charge, ions transfer between anode and cathode with low internal friction. As capacity reaches 90%, transfer becomes difficult. Internal resistance climbs, and the cell begins to generate significant ambient heat. This heat generation accelerates as the battery nears a full state of charge, making the final stage of a 100 amp cycle the most thermally intense. External cables can feel perfectly cool while the battery core reaches critical internal temperatures. Relying on single-point external measurements leaves the system's true thermal burden invisible to the technician. Long-term system survival depends on managing both these internal and external heat sources. In real-world operation, systems experience thermal lag, where heat accumulates in the conductors and outlasts the actual charging period. This sustained, trapped heat leads to the gradual warping and blistering of wire insulation long after the active charge cycle. The failure progression starts with a slightly loose joint that creates a minor rise in resistance. This localized heat slowly bakes the surrounding insulation over weeks or months, degrading its structural integrity. In high-current DC systems, insulation failure leads to escalating electrical arcs that do not typically trip breakers as cleanly as household AC circuits. At 100 amps, a loose terminal today leads directly to a catastrophic insulation breakdown in the future. Moving from diagnosis to prevention requires adhering to strict engineering mandates. Every terminal must be verified, with precise torque marks, and every crimp physically inspected for structural integrity. Correct design uses cable gauges calculated for sustained loads, placing fuses immediately adjacent to the power source to minimize unprotected paths. High current solar engineering is an exercise in dictating exactly where electrical energy is permitted to become heat. In off-grid environments, heat is an unavoidable reality of physics. Safety is achieved when that heat is rigorously managed, distributed, and mathematically predicted.